Hey, everybody. Welcome back to the Fred Show, the Sports Talk edition. Again, talking week 16, picks in the NFL. And who else other than our resident sports expert, the guy who's up there in the high roller suite in Reno, Nevada, our one and only Charlie the Sports Guy. Charlie, how you doing?
Hey, Fred, I'm doing all right. Merry Christmas to everybody on this Christmas Eve NFL picks.
That's right. Oh, I forgot. I almost forgot. It was Christmas Eve. That's right. We got a game tomorrow on Christmas. I believe that one is Miami or I'm sorry, Minnesota
Minnesota, yeah.
at New Orleans, and then we got three games on Saturday. Yeah. So, wow. Right on. Yeah. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas Eve.
Ho, 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 waiting for Santa Claus.
That's right. All right. So let's get right into it, Charlie, shall we? Let me
Yep.
switch our view here to us. Boom, side by side. All right. Well, let's get this over with real quick, and let's talk about our picks from last week. Can you see that sheet there? Did it pop up?
Yes.
Well, Charlie was the big winner last week, everybody. That's why he's the expert there. He had 9 wins. Down here, I only had 7 wins. What one's got? We got man.
9, 6, and 1. There's so many close games. We
Yeah.
had 2 that I think we lost by a half point.
Yeah, those half points got us. We had one push there. The Kansas City game was a push.
Yeah.
But, of course, my Pittsburgh Steelers didn't come through. You think I'd know better by now. They hardly ever cover.
God, they're stinking it up.
Yeah,
now.
they're going down. And so you got me on that one. And there were I can't remember the other ones you got me on. There was a few different ones, but you had a 2-game advantage there, everybody. So if you picked with Charlie's picks, you did
made
better
money.
last week. That's right, you made money. You picked with Fred. Well, I had 7 wins and 8 losses, so
That's not bad.
I'm still still on the winning side, you
Right.
know.
It's not that bad.
But I have a feeling we're going to do better next week. Here, let me stop.
Yeah,
that.
this week I think we'll be good.
Yeah. So let's get right into it. Let's start with what's the first game there, Charlie?
Minnesota at New Orleans. -7 is New Orleans at home.
That's right. That's the game that's
Even
tomorrow
money.
on Christmas. Yeah.
You be watching it while you're eating the turkey or duck or whatever you're doing. Opening
Right.
gifts, maybe, if you're
And
lucky.
exactly. And I'm taking New Orleans on that one. New Orleans is at home. And not only that, I'm making that my fake fur coat pick of the week right out of the gate.
Hey, Fred.
Because I think a nice even 7 there at home for New Orleans. I think you can pick yourself out a nice fake fur coat. You know, one that's not too expensive. Put that on a credit card. Win that game. And you'll be able to pay that off. What do you say,
Betcha.
Charlie?
New Orleans, myself at -7. They're going to take it.
Very good.
Next game, Tampa Bay on the road to Detroit. And Tampa Bay's a 9.5-point favorite. Ooh.
Yeah, that one, that was a lot of points. But Detroit hasn't shown me anything really, Tampa Bay's still in contention, Tom Brady. And so I picked Tampa Bay.
Yeah, Tampa Bay looking out to make the playoffs still. I took Tampa Bay too.
Yeah.
Also, San Francisco is next. They're at Arizona, who is -5 at home, of course.
Yeah, that's a division rivalry game, those can always go either way. But once again, Arizona's playing better ball and they're at home, and I took Arizona -5.
Arizona -5 for me.
All right.
All right, Miami is on the road. They are favored -3 against Las Vegas.
The Raiders.
The
Yeah.
Raiders at home who've blown
Mm.
chunks the last 2 games.
The Raiders have been killing us, man. Oh, I
They're
love the
killing
Raiders.
me.
I love them, but they're taking money out of my pocket. And Miami thinks they're good. And I'm taking Miami 3 points. That's good. I think Miami will win that by 3.
I'm taking Miami also.
Yeah.
All right. How about Denver on the road against the Chargers of Los Angeles, who are -3? Chargers have won, I think, the last 2 games now.
Yeah, I hate picking the Chargers, but because what they've been doing, but at home, Denver, they're not doing that good. 3 points. I think Chargers will win that game by 3, and I pick the Chargers.
Yep, me too. Chargers are running hot. I'm taking the Chargers -3. All right. On the road is Cleveland. They are -9.5 points
Mhm.
against the New York Jets.
Yeah, I know that one I looked at and I made a pick and I switched it back and I switched it back again, with the Jets beating the Rams last week. I mean, last week's games were crazy. I think it had something to do with the Saturn Jupiter thing with the crazy upsets, and how bad Cincinnati beat the Steelers. Oh my God. So
Yeah, they haven't aligned that good and that bright in the sky for 800 years or thereabouts.
and the Jets won, that's what it took for the Jets to win. And I think they're still flying high from that. They're at home. Cleveland is a better team. I think Cleveland will win that game, but I think they're only going to win it maybe by a touchdown. Hopefully not 10. That half point could come and get me, but I'm taking the Jets.
I am going to take Cleveland.
Yeah.
Our first game we've disagreed with, but what the heck? It could go either way. That's a big spread.
Yeah.
All right. Cincinnati is next on the road against Houston, who is a 7.5 point favorite. Both teams are lousy, but Cincinnati won last week.
Yeah. Yeah. Houston, they've just been really blowing chunks lately. And I can't believe they're giving up 7.5. And Cincinnati looked good. Looked like they were on a mission, although I think they were more on a mission just to kill the Steelers. They always are. But I'm taking Cincinnati.
I'm taking Cincinnati too. -7.5 or +7.5.
+7.5. Yeah.
All right. Next game. What's that? Your Steeler game. Indianapolis on the road against Pittsburgh Steelers. Indianapolis, a 1.5 point favorite.
Yep. Fool me once. Fool me twice. Fool me 3 times. But I'm telling you, this was a game I thought Steelers were going to lose from the beginning of the season. So I'm taking the Indianapolis Colts with the minus 1.5 points. I think they're going to win that game.
Yeah, unfortunately, the Steelers have played bad for a month. I am going with Indianapolis.
Yeah.
All right, next game. My Chicago Bears on the road in Jacksonville. The Bears are a 7.5 point favorite.
Yeah. Yeah, the Bears looked so good last week. And they've been playing really well. And Jacksonville, they're in Jacksonville. Once again, there's that half point. I know Chicago's going to win. They're going to win by a touchdown. That half point scares me, but I'm going with Chicago.
Yeah, that half point scares me too. It's my buffet pick of the week. The Bears at -7.5. Don't bet very much on this game. Hopefully the Bears can squeak it out by 8. So we'll see.
All right. Charlie's buffet pick of the week. There it is.
All right. Carolina is on the road against the Washington football team. -1 at home.
Yeah. Washington, of course, they're leading that division. They're trying to get in the playoffs. They're at home. Carolina hasn't done much. I'm taking Washington minus the 1.
I'm taking Washington also. Yippee! Let's see what
Yeah.
happens.
Yeah.
The New York Giants, who have been struggling the last 2 games, are playing Baltimore, who is at home at minus 10.5.
Yeah, a lot of points again there. And, Giants were looking good there for a while, but I think they've turned back into the Giants. And even though I hate taking that many points, I think Baltimore's on a mission. They're at home. They're, only a couple games behind the Steelers. And they're going to play hard. And I think they'll win that by a couple touchdowns. I took Baltimore.
I took Baltimore also. All right. We've got Atlanta playing Kansas City in Kansas City at minus 10.5.
10.5 again. Once again, a lot of points, but Kansas City's on fire. They're looking good. I think you're looking at your repeat Super Bowl champions right there. And once again, Atlanta not doing much. KC at home. They'll easily win by a couple touchdowns, if not more. I'm taking KC.
I'm taking KC. All right. The LA Rams, who stunk up the place last week against Seattle, division rival, both looking to win the division. Seattle minus 1.5 at home.
Yeah, that's a tough one there. Once again, division game. I would have easily taken the Rams if they wouldn't have looked so bad last week, but they're in Seattle. And just for that reason, I'm taking Seattle minus the 1.5.
Seems to be the smart bet, but I'm going to go with the Rams. I figured they overlooked the Jets last week, and man, they need this game. So we'll see what happens.
Mm-hmm.
Philadelphia is minus 2 on the road against Dallas.
Yeah, I had to look at this a couple times. To me, that just doesn't seem right. That's one of those games that wants you to say, Vegas got it wrong. To me, anyway. Yeah,
you're right.
Dallas at home, you would think they would at least be the minus 2 or minus 3
sense.
favorite, So I took Dallas with the plus 2. In fact, I'm making that my upset pick of the week.
Whoa, Fred's upset pick of the week. Dallas. I'm taking Dallas.
Yeah.
Plus 2 at home. There you go. All right, Tennessee. They're looking good with the guy with the hair. They're on the road to Green Bay in the ice cold weather. Minus 3.5 at even money.
Yeah.
Green Bay. So they're
3.5. That sounds about right. I wish it was 3. Once again, there's that half point. That's one of those games could be decided by a field goal. But Green Bay's at home. I took Green Bay minus the 3.5.
Yep, that's the smart thing to do. But I took Tennessee plus 3.5. Oh, maybe they'll just lose by 3 points. The Pack hasn't been winning a lot of games big lately.
That's true.
So we'll see what happens. All right. Buffalo minus 7 on the road to New England.
Yeah, minus 7. Yeah, when's the last time you saw New England that big of a underdog at home, right?
Exactly.
Seems weird to see that, right?
Mm-hmm.
Buffalo's on fire. They're looking for revenge in that conference. It's a nice even number. I'm taking Buffalo minus the 7.
Yeah, I'm taking Buffalo. In fact, it's my cheese platter pick of the week.
Cheese platter pick of the week.
Bet more money on this one. You'll have money to pay for the cheese platter up in your room, up in your suite at the hotel.
All right, there you go. So let me see. Let's recap real quick here. I get the right one. Yeah, week 16. There you go. There's our picks. We only picked different. Let me see. I picked the Jets. You picked Cleveland.
Yeah, you got
what was the other
Seattle. You
one?
chose over the Rams,
I took
and Green Bay over Tennessee. So 3
Yep,
different.
that's our differences. My fake fur coat pick of the week was New Orleans -7, and my upset pick of the week was Dallas +2. Your
Buffet pick.
your
the
buffet
Bears.
pick was Chicago -7.5, and your cheese plate platter pick of the week was Buffalo -7.
All right. We'll
So
see what
there you
happens.
go. Yep,
Enjoy the games starting tomorrow and
that's
3
right.
games on Saturday. So Merry Christmas to everybody. Santa's
Yep.
coming tonight.
That's right.
Hopefully he can find my place. I have to leave the light on.
Very good, Charlie. Thanks, everybody. Enjoy the games this weekend. Merry Christmas, and we'll see you next week.
Bye-bye.